gone with Pete. At least he got somewhere.
Well, if it rains now, we'll all be joining him.
Rick, you've been on a level with me. I want to know the truth.
About what?
Look at that. Look at that skin.
What's the matter with it?
It's getting like Radix.
Oh, no, it isn't.
You're lying, Rick. It's happening.
It's happening, people. Did the show start? False start. What are you talking about? Is it recording? Are the workings working? Does this work? Is it 10 seconds? What's going on here? Is everything working? I don't know if everything's working here. Everybody's telling me that things are not working. Hold on. All right, I think they're working now. Okay, look. Look here. It's August 24th, 2022, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All over the entire, well, just where I am right now. Where you are, it's probably a different time, a different everything. You're hearing me pretty much live. Like this, while you're hearing me, if we were in the same room, it might look a little weird if I was talking and you heard me like a couple seconds later. But you're basically talking to me. It's 11:04, net. It's a lie. The government has came to your house. They snuck in. They set your clock 4 minutes fast. I would never start the show late. Never, ever, ever. Even by a couple seconds. It's in my contract. Oh, wait. I already have an open beer, but I got to open up another beer. Because at the start of the show, you got to crack a beer, right? We shall be drinking the Coors Banquets tonight. Because, I don't know, they're cheap and they're pretty good. You know? Just like me. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, and everybody in the sewer. Cheers to all the late night warriors that are actually up right now. Here on the West Coast, it's not too late. But if you're on the East Coast or in Europe, it's fucking really late in Europe right now. It's probably like fucking 3, 4 in the morning. I have no idea what time it is over there, actually. Does anybody in the chat room know what time it is in England right now? I know I have a lot of English listeners because I speak English, and it's got to work out that way, right? Whoa. That's weird. If only we knew someone in England. We know a whole bunch of people. You're all speaking English right here. There's got to be someone in here from England. Let's say time in England. England time. It's 4:06 a.m. in England right now. Wait, I started the show at 11. I mean, it's 4:04 in England right now. I didn't start late. Your clock's just wrong. It's did I talk about this with you people? Oh wait, is there Twitch audio? Okay, it's working. All right, I don't know. My servo is fucking with me with a blank checkbox there. It's come o'clock. Ugh. Felonious Musk. Is that Felonious Owl? Tom? Okay. Look. Here's what I was about to say. My physics teacher, who's a great one of the all-time best teachers ever. Oh, you got a check mark in there. There we go. He was talking about why his temperatures on his thermometers are different than what he sees on TV. Well, it's because there's not really like up-to-date tracking of weather like per square meter, is there? But it was wildly different than what he was recording, and he was very confused. So I told him it was because his thermometers weren't government issued, and if he doesn't recalibrate them really quickly, the IRS will go to his house, because that's what they do. They will come to your house. But you know, it's the IRS and real life problems aren't too scary when you look at a bigger picture where reality itself is just being ripped apart at the seams the unraveling is occurring constantly. I'm trying to document this as it happens. So in the future, when the aliens come down and they find all the podcast in a pile under a dirty rug somewhere, they can go, "Oh, I see what's going on here. This shit was all just some crazy bullshit." And that's why we gotta have fun, you know. Just gotta enjoy it while you're here. Oh boy, sorry about that. I should have hit the mute button there, like. But I should have turned off the mute button while I was just talking right there. I hope everybody's having a good week, a great week. The weather's been pretty good, I think, all over the place, not just here but there as well. Yeah, we're talking about the weather here on Nick the Rat Radio because I don't discriminate about the weather stuff because it's there, right? You look outside, what do you see? Weather, right? Can't get away from it. Boy, hold on one second. I gotta get my notes. Diane, where are my notes? Everybody, Diane is on this side of the room today. She's usually over on that side of the studio, but she's over there now. Diane, why are you on that? You're throwing me off. Ow! See, when I look that way, my headphone hits the microphone. I can't look to you when you're over. That's just not cool, Diane. Oh. All right. Thanks for those notes. Okay. What is all this about? No, Diane, I would never lie. No, I'm not. Okay. She just gave me this advertisement that she wants me to read. It's about some sugary beverage, but I'm not going to read. Diane, I'm not doing an ad at the start of the show. Only. How do you think people that tune into shows that like listen to you regularly are going to put up with listening to an advertisement about dark sewer sugar water? About how fucking good it is? Like they don't want to be known that they're being sold to. I'm not just trying to sell the good people of the sewers and stuff, Diane. No, I'm not gonna tell them about the long-lasting benefits to their erectile dysfunction that dark sewer sugar water could do for them. I'm not going to tell them how to buy it, even though it's the same phone number. If they want to call into the show, 917-719-5923. If you call there, you could order dark sugar. No, Diane, no. Stop it. And if you're listening to a podcast all the time and they play an advertisement at the beginning and you listen to the show regularly, then you should know that you're going to get an advertisement and just to skip it. It's not going to be interesting. The advertisements that people get to read are never interesting because you can't say anything real about it. It's got to be just some fucking, it's fucking really robotic. It's like the Borg. You shall fucking turn into one big giant group of cellular junk. Hey, priest. And my priest just came into the chat. I guess I should tell him my sins. Still owe you money, man. But I was going to try to give it to you this week, but there's ladies' night this weekend. Maybe soon, priest. We're gonna start the show off with some music. How we do? I got a lot of news tonight. It's gonna be. Does my priest talk to my doctor? I don't think that they. You better not stress out, my priest. I've been doing Hail Marys every night for you. Let's listen to Logickin. I don't even know how do you, Diane? How do you say this? Logickin. Sevtor Computeronis? Was this a fucking Harry Potter song? What is this? priest and a doctor walk into the sewer. That was cool as fuck, that song right there. That was a fun little starter song. I'm into it. You got me on an 8-foot projector, Mutter? Hold on, let me take my pants off. This is huge. Boo boo. Well, the special effects that comes out of Milk Drop is probably really trippy on a big old fucking thing. My discoloration right now is probably not. Diane just handed me a note during the that song, and it basically made me piss and shit my pants. And I'm about to share this information with you. So if you would not like to piss and shit your pants right now, wherever you are located, you might be sitting on your dad's lap or in the pool or not too sure where you are. But if you're in a place where you do not want to shit and piss, you might want to back away from your listening device. John McAfee might be alive. Now, I didn't really feel right telling everybody this, because if he is, I don't want to blow his cover. But apparently, there was a Netflix special or something with the lady that took a shit and pissed on him, or the one that he shit and pissed on. I'm not too sure who shat and who did what where, but one or the other did a shit somewhere on each other. And she said in a Netflix documentary, I know, that's why he came back for the dinner, that he's living in Texas. Hold on. Can I find anything? Let me go to YouTube really quick. YouTube, John McAfee alive. John McAfee alive. Oh, this is a year ago. That's from a year ago. No, I want something from like a couple days ago. There's videos from a year ago saying that he's not dead. Wow. Let's go to by upload date here. 26 minutes ago, there somebody did an ASMR about John McAfee being still alive. Is this real? Hold on one second. Hold on, I don't hear anything. What do I got here? What am I doing? Unmute.
I hope that it sounds good. I don't know. This microphone has been kind of weird with me lately, and like electronics in general has been kind of weird lately. Are we going to like a retrograde or something? So this is according to the New York Post in their living section. It's titled "John McAfee faked his death and is still alive in Texas," ex-girlfriend claims in Netflix documentary. The wild and eerie life of supposedly dead antivirus software pioneer John McAfee is only becoming more mysterious. McAfee was widely reported to have hanged himself inside a Spanish jail in June 2021 while awaiting U.S. extradition on tax evasion charges. But according to his Belizean ex-girlfriend, Samantha Herrera faked his own death, moved to Texas, and is still alive. I don't know if I should say, but 2 weeks ago, after his death, I got a call from Texas. "It's me, John. I paid off people to pretend that I'm dead, but I'm not dead," unquote. Herrera claims in the Netflix documentary titled "Running with the Devil: The Wild World of John McAfee," out Wednesday. Herrera says he told her that there are only 3 persons in the world that would know he's still alive,
But now it's on Netflix.
and then asked her to run away with him. The Post attempted to contact Herrera but was unsuccessful. According to Herrera, she and McAfee, who was living in San Pedro, Belize, started dating when she was 18 and planned to marry. McAfee and Herrera fled the nation in 2012 after suspicious death of his next-door neighbor, Florida man Gregory Fall. Herrera not only landed it with the person of interest, but also recruited her relative, prominent lawyer Telesforo Guerra, to become his attorney. And his side, this is somebody speaking now. His side of the story is that they are after him because he didn't pay off the government. They wanted to hurt him to get rid of him, Herrera says in the film, adding that McAfee and it gets cut off. If you want to see the full article, just go to the New York Post.
There you go, everybody. If you want to read the full article, just go to the New York Post. Well, that's fucking weird. So I would like to put this out there tonight. If you are John McAfee, or if you know where John McAfee may be, or if you have spoken to John McAfee, or if you know of anybody that might have spoke to him, that you've heard through the grapevine through a family friend or relative that might have worked with somebody as a contract worker and was part of a union, give a call at 917-719-5923, and I'd like to talk to you. John, if you're out there, I could probably get you off the hook with the U.S. government or the Belizean government or the Russian government or the Chinese, any government you want. You could actually come down to the sewers. I got this. I got a whole like east wing over here. Big sewer. Big sewer waiting for you, John. Just come on, give me a call. We'll set something up. You can come on down here. But this is great. This is great because John owes you a dinner or a lunch. Apparently, he owes you a lot more than that. And since your body hasn't been seen or isn't in America still, you had so much. I don't know how much money you had because you would spend it real quick. But I'm sure part of that money went to a guard, and you were like, "Hey, look, I'm gonna change your life, and all you have to do is say I killed myself. Bing bang boom. Cheers, matey." You had body doubles. You were like Howard Houdini. So I don't think it was Halloween when you died. So you're not dead. You're still out there, John. Give me a call. We could talk about this. Why was there? Why is the body still not been seen? Why is the body still in Belize? It's he hung himself. There should be some. Has the U.S. government come out and confirmed his death? Is there an obituary in the New York Times? Did Snopes? Let's look up Snopes. Snopes, John McAfee dead. McAfee, software engineer dies in prison. Snopes. Snopes doesn't have it. Why does it even have this if it doesn't really fucking say anything? Yeah, okay. Snopes has the article about how he was found, how he was dead, how he's claimed to be dead in a jail near Barcelona. But Snopes says we are awaiting more information from the official sources. Well, tonight we're gonna get John to call in. I could feel it. McAfee, we had a great conversation. I feel like we connected. I feel like you're the like the father that never left me. So if you're out there, man, give me a call. Also, if you might know where he is or how to find him, give me a call as well. If you know his whereabouts, please give me a call. Wait, we just got a phone call? I didn't pick up. Oh, fuck. Okay. Maybe it was him, let's say. 917-719-5923. You could reach me at that number. We could. Is this really him? Diane? Where'd you go, Diane? Oh, this ain't John McAfee.
No, really. That qualifies as karaoke, not a crusty copyright infringement. Anyway, serious question, Nick. Has anyone ever successfully swatted you? Just someone I know was curious. Because when they tried to do it, they got laughed out about some horny alien trying to rape a rat in the Brooklyn sewers beneath a deli. They gave your P.O. box, but apparently that's not close enough to send a SWAT team. Anyway, so have you ever been successfully swatted. I'll pass my time, or what the hell is the government smart way to say? I'll rescind my time. No, I give my time to you. God damn, what the hell is that word?
Well, caller, I've been with a few ladies and gentlemen that have been into swatting. Wood paddles, leather, like the flails, what they called flails. You get flailed, a flogging. Got some floggings, swatted, flogged. I got spanked, etc., etc. I don't see how that has to do with anything, but I hope that answers your question. That was obviously not John McAfee, nor did it seem like he knew anything about any of those people. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to thank some people for helping to make this show possible. We'll open the phone lines very soon, and you're reclaiming, you're rescinding your underwear. We have, not only was I being harassed by my doctor, we have a DJ harass with Fairy Song.
Listen! Watch out! Listen! Watch out! Listen! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. If you like any of the music that you hear tonight, it's all on SoundCloud. CC by 3.0, meaning you could put that wherever you want. You could take that song and put wherever you want, but you gotta thank the artist, which I do at the beginning of all the songs, and also I tell you where to find them. They're on the SoundCloud likes. They're liked in order. I think I put the show number with the comment with the thing. It's a whole fucking thing. It's a whole thing. But anyway, go there. Go to nicktherat.com. Click on links or social or something. Just click around. You'll find the SoundCloud link area there. Diane's behind that red curtain. Diane, stay back there. Okay. It's going to be a big reveal later. She's going to jump out. Big old wiggly waggly titties and shit. It's going to be great. There's a P.O. box You could find how to get there by clicking social on nicktherat.com. Maybe nicktheratradio.com. I don't even know how that's going on anymore. There's a green curtain behind the red. Sponsor of the show here, Coors Bumquat. Bumquats. Ew. A bunquat sounds like a really disgusting pastry from a foreign country. This is the donation segment of whatever the heck is going on right now. If you could also send stuff. There's a P.O. box, which has been swatted several times by the FBI. It's very awkward going to the post office at 9 o'clock in the morning, stoned with fuzzy slippers on, being surrounded by the FBI and the CIA, telling you to drop your pants, and you need to be strip searched for what you found inside of my P.O. box at 90549 Brooklyn, New York, 11209. Nick the Rat Radio. Nick the Rat, Nick, whatever you want to put on there. Seems to work with anything. Now, I got me a letter today. There's a letter in the P.O. box. And I'm a little bit worried, though, because this one's not your typical check type envelope. This is the possible explosion of glitter type envelope. So we're going to open this right here. Nick the Rat, P.O. Box 90549, Brooklyn, New York, 11209. That's me. You know what? Maybe I'll use the scissors. Servo sent me a letter opener. That should suck. What is this? Earth Day? Got an Earth Day stamp right there. Look at that stamp. All right, let's cut this open from up here. Let's try it. It feels like I'll do a little slit. Because, you know, using math and geometry, this is the least big opening you could open it at. Because if I go down this way, if I go horizontally, well, it depends on which way you're holding it, be it horizontal or vertical. But the short way is going to be the least exit of the glitter. Let's see what we got here. I hope I don't cut anything important, though. I'm going to do a little itty-bitty sliver split there. There's stickers. Apparently, Sammy Kerr lives. Is Sammy Kerr? Is that John McAfee? Is this like a no wimps, no false metal? There's another sticker here. Future Mall Santa. I think that's trying to tell me something here. These are cool. I'm gonna put these. We got first we dine, then we copulate. Really? What does that bottom line say there? I don't even know what that says. I shunted with the Joe Bob Briggs fanzine, and all I got was this lousy sticker. This is actually from a contest I won. This is a Joe Bob care package from their fanzine. I have purchased stuff from them before. Yeah, Joe Bob Briggs is coming at Halloween. There's some more stuff in there. Hold on, let's see here. It's just a whole bunch of stickers. Cool. This is the last one here. I don't know what this says. It's megastulations. I think that's a new category on Pornhub. Check it out. Well, thank you for that. Also, you can click on donate and send money to me via PayPal. And if you do that, I'll read your initials, your note, and the amount that you have donated. So we're going to thank some people right now that made this show possible, not just Coors Banquet. We have LCI with a 420 donation. Thank you so much, LCI. LCI has been around forever. And if it wasn't for LCI, I wouldn't be here. Thank you. We also have MA with 420. And also without you, MA, I wouldn't be here either. Except for these gigantic corporate sponsorships from Coors Banquet. This episode is not sponsored by Coors Banquet. We tried. JA we have with 420. 420 from JA. Thank you so much, JA. JA has been around for a long time as well. And we have MAC with the 420 subscription. 420 is about like $1 per episode. Each episode is about 20 hours of the chase and about an hour or two of, actual content. Oh, Diane's back there. That's what we put her behind the red curtain. You could also use Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you could show your appreciation for free by just clicking subscribe with your Amazon Prime, and I get about 2 Jeff Bezos bucks that way. Let's thank some people there. NetNed resubbed for a month at Tier 1. 23 months. 56 minutes ago. 23 months. Jesus Christ, says NetNed. And Felonious Musk resubbed with their Prime account. They've been subbed for 5 months. 32 minutes ago. I can't let go of the sewer hoe. Well, thank you so much for not letting go, Felonious Monk, of the sewer hoe. Let's hit refresh here. See if anybody else has. Nope, that's about it. All right. I think that's all the donations. This weekend I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming. I think it should be interesting. So if you're bored and you want to hang out and play some video games or whatever, yeah, I'm gonna be around the next 4 days. There's gonna be a big old streaming party down the sewer. But if you want more information on that, you can follow on Twitter, nicktherat.com. Doesn't really have too much information about updates. But yeah, I'm gonna stream it through Twitch and on the stream. So it should be fun. Now let's listen to some music. We're gonna come back. We got some more shows here. We got some more show. And we're gonna open up the phone lines when we come back. 917-719-5923. If you have seen John McAfee, if you know where he is, or if you have a good recipe that involves lemons, give a call tonight. We got Zodiac Mandarin Dream. I mean, mandarins, not lemons. Damn, what a shitty segue.
Hey, Nick! I got a joke for you! Oh, man! What do you call a lesbian with fat fingers? Can you guess, Nick? What do you call a lesbian with fat fingers? It's called well hung.
It's good to see Krusty the Clown still has work. You could take words and make people either laugh or cry. It's kind of like alchemy. Language is alchemy. Alchemy is just things changing shape from sort of like one phase to another. Albert Einstein kind of proved that alchemy is kind of real. A little bit of mass, tons of energy. Now, if you could change mass to energy, I'm sure you could change energy to mass. I don't think we've ever really done that yet. But, maybe we can't do that. Kind of like gravity, it always goes down. I don't think we're ever going to be able to go up. Will we ever figure out what the fuck gravity is? Probably not. I don't think so. We have a good understanding of how it works, but why it be is going to be a mystery till the end of time. Star Trek transporters. That's pretty much the mastery of alchemy. Star Trek is all about alchemist in space, because whenever anybody meets fucking Starfleet, there's Starfleet and there's the other thing. What is the Union of Planets? Wow, I'm pretty drunk. Starfleet is just the ships that they use. The Federation. So there's the Federation of Planets, and then there's the Starfleet. Starfleet is just Earth's naval unit. But yeah, replicators turn light into mass. Even the fucking the VR room they had, the holodeck, that was they were touching light in there, weren't they? They would feel stuff. That's just, and that's, you could have, well, if you could have anything, then you have mastered alchemy. That's even what Albert Einstein was looking for, the theory of everything. Alchemy is like really fucking important. It's chemistry, how we make things is pretty much alchemy. We change dead dinosaurs into cars that move. What else don't we know yet? I don't know, but we do know that there's a phone number, 917-719-5923.
Hey, hello from Spearfish. Holy cannoli. I'm sorry I missed the last couple episodes of your fucking fantastic podcast.
It's free. You can go
I've
listen.
had to work during all some of those. The worker shortage, that shit is real, and it has been hurting the whole economy. Within the last couple of years, all of the baby boomers either retired or died off, and that bumped all the Gen Xers and Millennials up in rank, and they're all getting better jobs. And I seem to be the only one from that era sticking around to try to train the noobs.
You're stuck.
Pissing me off!
You're
Oh
stuck.
my god! I am working fucking open to close on some nights.
What are you working for, though?
Not some.
What are you working
Most.
to? What are the
This
ends
is
of your
getting
means?
ridiculous. I'm tired, Nick the Rat. I am tired. Who's gonna be out there catching ghosts and mason jars and selling them on the internet anonymously and exercising demons that's not part of the Catholic Church? No one, because I'm so fucking busy.
Actually, that's a great exit
Sorry,
strategy.
I
I
didn't
think I'm
mean
gonna
to
start selling
throw
ghosts in
all that
jars.
at you. This is Nick the
I
Rat
like that
Radio. You guys are here to chill.
People like
Sorry
jars.
about my intensity.
It was pretty
I
intense.
love you guys. Hang in there. It's stuff for everybody. I love you. Bye!
All right, so these kids like jars, right? So sell jars. Buy a pack of jars from fucking Amazon for like $1 from China. Have that shipped over here. Slap a label on it. Say it's a ghost jar, small batch. Sell that. It's like Pet Rock. It'll be the new Pet Rock. Be cool for Halloween. Halloween, you'll make a couple $1,000 at least. Okay, well, we're gonna definitely do that one. But for your problem, Stillwater, your goal, okay, look, you said your goal was to work less. And to work less, you're working more. Well, welcome to your nightmare. Just 917-719-5923.
Hey, Nick! I got another joke for you. What did the Chinese family buy at the store? Groceries.
What? I don't know if I need a mute button for this show yet. Or one of those Wayback Machine buttons like that Art Bell had. I could delete 5 seconds worth of data now. Yeah, and I guess like because words are alchemy, that would make the internet like a big old pot of just hot alchemy going on. The internet is the true melting pot. Because even New York City is not really a melting pot. There's just a lot of little pockets of flavors, but they never really melt together. They never become. I guess sometimes they do, but that usually just turns into something new and then flies away. But these words in this big pot that everybody has access to is creating realities for people that shouldn't exist, which is both could be good and really bad. It's a double-edged sword. Everything's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Isn't it weird? Everything in life is a sword. A little bit of sword is good, but more than the tip is no good. Yeah, Stillwater sounded a little upset there. I hope you're doing decent. Keep your friends close. You know, your enemies. Give them the sword. Sword your enemies. A pentacle. Is that like a 5-sided testicle? Sounds cancerous. Is Joe Biden going to cure cancer in before the election? We got wait, what do we got here? Like people got the internet today. They could pretty much like live vicariously, like a third party life. It's pretty much we all have third party lives today, and it's in your pocket, follows you everywhere you go. Like Julius Caesar he had so much power and took up so much, and he might have been a good dude, might have been fucking horrible trash. I never seen his Instagram or watched his TikToks, but um, he probably would have cut off his like left arm for like a day in modern reality. Like, oh, I could get in a tank and fly in a jet and have a VR headset and play video games. He probably played those video games where like Sid Meier's would just take over the whole time he was here, while he had both arms. It's your modern your everyday average human has more exposure to everything than some of the supreme leaders of the past. I mean, the digital is the same thing as physical, right? Like, digital reality is just as good as physical reality. All right, no, it's not. It's not okay, but it's a little bit safer though. So I guess maybe danger is just the thing that makes everything good. But yeah, everything's vibrating. Especially my finger on the button to listen to this voicemail.
Nick. Ahoy, matey. I had a little accident the other day. For some odd reason, I had a steering wheel stuck on me tallywhacker. So I couldn't get it out, and I walked into a bar, and, still with the steering wheel stuck on me tallywhacker, and then one of the maids asked me, like, hey, why do you have a steering wheel stuck in your tallywhacker? And I said, it's driving me nuts.
You know, wheel in Russian is rul or something like that. We should probably listen to another song right now, because it's almost midnight in the sewer. And actually, maybe we should wait till it's midnight in the sewer. It's only a couple more minutes away. Let's talk about the stream this weekend. I've been playing a lot of that hunt game, so I got this cowboy hat coming. I'm gonna wear a big cowboy hat and smoke like a cigar or some shit and play some video games. It's gonna be really cool. I probably won't smoke this. Caller? Caller, what do you? Caller, can you put your drink up and then cheers me?
Cheers.
Oh, damn, sorry. So, John.
Oh.
Is this you, John?
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, stop making me cheers. I keep hitting my microphone. That's the most annoying sound ever.
Do you have any more questions?
What is now really worth?
Now is worth now. Cheers.
Cheers, John. Did I just hang up on John McAfee? Is it midnight in the sewer? Wait, how many more seconds till it's midnight? 3, 2, 1. Midnight in the sewer. Boom. Numeral fix with immersion.
a rat.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. And so many things I want to do. And I got so much time to do it. I just don't. It's really sad. It's a waste of... Julius Caesar would spit on my grave. You know, you figure things out slowly, you know? Just you take it slow, and sooner or later, you'll get somewhere. Maybe, one day. Possibly, not all the time. It might just get worse and worse. I don't really know. Actually, I do. It's a little bit of all of it. Just like, you know, everything is a big old waste of time, like TV. But I've been enjoying that Sandman show still, the Neil Gaiman Netflix weird show, which is it's cool because it sticks pretty darn close to the comic book, and it's interesting ideas come up. And hello, caller. Is there a caller here?
Hello.
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 Caller, can you turn your radio up? I can't hear you.
Name. Can you hear me? You can't hear me?
You're very low. Crawler. You sound like a crawler. Are you on the floor?
No.
I can maybe boost it.
Can I don't know. It's probably my stupid phone. I guess it's my stupid phone.
I might have boosted it.
It did something weird. I said to call you, and it went into some sort of like
yeah,
rap about texting.
Rap about texting?
It's very bizarre. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it was.
The texting rap.
I went to go like take a screenshot of it, and that time I went to touch the button, it disappeared. It's very weird.
Usually when I try to touch the button, it disappears. Do you ever see, was it called The Back Rooms on YouTube?
The Back Room. No,
Back
no, I have not.
If you want to
What
watch
does it
some creepy
consist of?
stuff, look up the Back Rooms.
Oh, is it one of those like horror series that's on?
No, it's
YouTube.
You might have seen something from it because it's like open source horror sort of. It's kind of like the new Slender Man deal, but there seems to be like this kid that's like 16 that's really good at making digital 3D shit with. I think he's using Blender. I'm not 100% sure, but it's like you're imagine being stuck in an office building with just yellow walls, and sometimes you come into a room that might have a creature in it. And it's like a very realistic, creepy, like from the early 90s VHS type vibe to it.
So it's got some sort of like filter that makes it look kind of like
Well, the whole thing is a
VHS-ish.
filter because it's all 3D rendering. But it's just a really realistic looking 3D render because it's just rooms. So it's very hard to mess up having that look good. But it's really super duper creepy. It's called The Back Rooms.
Okay.
Back Rooms.
I have to look it up.
Maybe I could play it on my stream and get kicked off, but you know, whatever. Let's see what happens here. It's really a very cool visual. Visual experience. Well, I'm gonna mute it though. I'm not gonna play the sound. I'm just gonna. All right. Where's the? Hold on. Here we go. Oh, okay. This will be good. If you're listening to this, I'm sorry. It's just gonna be. Maybe I'll play the sound. It'll be interesting to listen to.
All right, cut. That was good. That was good, guys. All right, that was good. I'm thinking we get a wide angle, and then we're done. Okay?
All right. Yeah. Cool. Like how much further? Like
a little more. A little more.
You got?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is what it looks like. Have you ever seen anything that looks like this right here?
Hello? Hello? Hey guys.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of seems kind of Blair Witch Project.
Oh yeah, it's sort of like that, but I just mean like this area right here. I'm gonna stop this.
In an office you're talking about.
Yeah, and then they have like this is all like a 3D file, and then they add like some whatever into it. But like they have a Yoda.
That does look that looks very realistic.
They have a giant. There's a back room with a giant Yoda dancing, and then he attacks you. It's fucking scary as shit. It's like a nightmare. It's like a shared nightmare. Because I've had nightmares in places that look just like this.
Are you nude or doing something weird in these places or no?
No. Well, actually, maybe a little bit. Melissa Joan Hart was in my dream too. She was in this place with me, and we were running around. And,
okay.
But yeah, this place is definitely
be a little
familiar.
bit. I thought maybe Jennifer Love Hewitt, maybe, but Melissa Joan Hart's just as good. That's fine.
Well, I always dreamt of climbing through a window, but one time we were trapped in a gigantic place that looked like an office building with endless halls, and it was fucking creepy.
That'll happen.
Yeah, it do. So do you know where John McAfee is? Do you think he's dead? Do you think he's alive?
I don't know. What the report said he's in Texas.
Well, the report
Texas
is a
mighty big
Netflix
state.
special that has his ex-girlfriend on it that claims he's in Texas.
I wonder where that would. I mean, you could surmise many places in Texas.
Yeah, McAfee would blend in Texas pretty well if he.
Western Texas is probably pretty rural, I would imagine, right?
He would have to change his facial hair, his clothing style.
Yeah, no more beard.
Yeah, I just imagined him shaving his beard, and I don't even know what he would look like if he did. It's like Superman.
Probably. Well, he'd have to probably. Well, he's got to keep his hair like really short too, because he kind of had that like puffed up hairstyle a little bit. So I think if he shaved the beard, you'd still recognize him. But if he like either shaves the head or goes like completely like shaves it bald, you'd probably be like, you don't know who the hell he was. So.
How much is? Did you buy any Ghost Coin? Did he make? He made Ghost Coin. What's it called? He was like he had some crypto. He made us some cryptocurrency, and then like right after that, he like vanished. Maybe he's in the back rooms.
Was it? What the hell was the name of this crypto when he made it?
It was Ghost something. It was because I know there's a
Was
Ghost
it?
Coin already. It was like Ghost by McAfee, and the McAfee company sued him
but it did
because like,
have
you
his
can't
like
put our name into it.
in there.
But it was Swacked. That was the coin name. I thought I could have sworn he had like Ghost because I signed up for it. I didn't buy any.
Is it still a viable coin? Or
Yeah,
no?
it's viable. It exists, but it's not worth anything. I mean, I think he took the money and died, and moved to Texas and shaved his head.
Why wasn't being that fast and least viable? I mean, it isn't actually traded anymore, is what I should say.
I think it. Yeah, I think it is traded, but it's not worth much. I think the value dropped from like $20 to maybe like 2 cents now. I have no idea.
$20 to 2 cents. You could make a lot of money on that and disappear, or maybe do something.
Wow, it's 0.4. I mean 0.004. It's not even a penny to 0.007. Ghost coin is
Like a
the
penny
only
stock.
currency.
No. Like the penny stocks.
Wow, Nam, that's an incredible joke. Did you just make that up? Because that
you would have a tough time using anything else. Swamp them, maybe. I don't know.
Oh man, that was funny.
A drop-in coin like that, though, who stands to make money from a drop like that?
I don't know. I wish I mined a couple Bitcoins when I first heard about them. It seemed too cool to be real, and it still does. But it is.
I got in, like, kind of a little bit after everything went crazy a little bit. And then I may have made some money off of it, but then I got scared and wanted to get the hell out of it. So.
Take the money and run.
I didn't get anywhere near what the actual value was worth, though. So that's what happens on a lot of that stuff. So. But
I'm sorry,
I think
Ducky.
nowadays you don't lose as much as you used to. So.
Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I got scared for a second there. I thought you fell into a hole in the floor and wound up in a creepy office building with a giant John McAfee head with cocaine all over his face chasing you through a tight hallway.
Is this the same thing? It looks like it's in an air duct now. It's like this office is inside an air duct. See? Like it's coming out of the air duct.
There's a lot of back rooms. It's a pretty cool creepypasta. Actually, you know what this kind of I think that Hideo Kojima Guantanamo del Toro game, the fucking house, PT kind of developed like these things. I didn't play it. It was on the PlayStation.
What game are you talking about?
Exactly. I'm very intoxicated right now, but there was a horror game that was released as a demo on the PlayStation, and then it got canceled. And it kind of looks like this, but in a house.
Oh. No, I could see shooting zombies and shit in this or whatever. Aliens. And whatnot.
The only thing keeping video games from looking too real is the movement. Because when you're moving in a video game, you want to be able to control the camera, but movement when you're moving it through a computer game doesn't look realistic. And they can't make it look realistic because if they did, it wouldn't move like you're moving it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I no, I 100% know what you mean. I think you get like if they made it look ultra real like that, I think everybody would get motion sickness from it.
Then again, they might be able to do it because I remember playing. There's like this cowboy game that had a like a dodging mechanic where you would like stick to the wall, which has become a popular thing for like duck and cover in video games. Uh, but that's kind of like a scripted movement that still works. Maybe if there's like a scripted walk, but a scripted walk is still not going to work very well, especially with how random people move around. So, yeah, video games will just never look completely real.
Yeah, and well,
Because
I
like what
mean,
we're
like
watching right now,
VR.
this is completely fake, but it looks completely real. But you can't really mimic this in a video game because the movement is strapped to the player movement, and the player movement
Oh yeah,
will always look
yeah,
like a computer.
yeah, for sure. I mean, well, when it pans hard, it seems a little bit video game-ish, but not that much. But I never knew an Office Space could be so creepy.
Anything would be creepy if you throw some creepy
What was the
spice into it.
one? There was that one where they like it was the office building got locked down, and they had to kill so many people every like certain amount of time inside the office building for like the building to open back up, or
Die Hard?
it was not the Nakatomi, but it was. I also want to say it was kind of like a British film or something of that sort.
It's British. Also sounds like Dr. Dread. I think there's like a Japanese horror movie like that too.
Yeah, I want to say it was a remake. I believe the version that I saw, but it was they like locked all the bays and everything inside this office tower. And so many people had to be killed each hour before they would release whatever something or other. It was a crazy movie.
Man, why aren't movies so crazy? Well, I guess there's still crazy movies that come out every now and then. You can't expect every movie to be crazy.
What was the one you were doing? Were you doing Deep Something last week?
Deep something?
And you were talking. I can't remember what your category was or what you were talking about last week. There was a topic that you had.
People in the walls. There was people living
It was.
in.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it was. There was something like dark hole or something. And it was like I can't remember the name of the movie. It was something with movies in the wall.
And
it was like
housebound, people on the
or
stairs, the boys
deep
within,
hole.
hider in the wall, the insider, and the intruder stir of echoes. Here comes the Littles, family remains, Black Christmas, the borrowers, crawl space, the witches, the pact. Or was it Anne Frank?
I can't remember what it was. It was like the glory hole that you didn't want to.
The bottomless glory hole?
Something. It was something with the glory
Deep throat?
hole was the tagline on a movie. It was awful. It was
the Belko experiment.
The one glory hole that you don't want to glory in.
Hold on, I gotta look at this up. What is the Belko experiment? Let's look at some pictures. Oh, it's the building, the office building.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that would have been the.
That guy's got a cool tattoo. Just another day at the office.
I know I went and saw it with a
See, that's the other
another
problem, man.
person.
All these horror
And
movies about
partway through, I was
offices.
like,
Kids don't want to go to work no more. Why are they going to go to work? You get stuck in an office building like this. Trying to find the HR.
you got to kill each other.
Well, the
The kid, like,
business world is it's killer. It's murder. It's out there.
and the kids are like, I freaking wore Crocs today. I can't kill somebody.
You wore Crocs. Can you go bowling in Crocs?
I don't think so. I don't know. Depends on what the soles are made out of. Because for bowling, you got to kind of have a. I don't know what the hell soles made out of. It's like a felt.
I was watching like a short video because that's all they show you these days is like 2-second long video clips on like a fucking shape like a phone screen video. And some guy's wearing Crocs. He's like, no, these are like PBA approved or something, which is what they need at the bowling alley.
Wait, what?
I was like, is that true?
There's PBA approved.
I forget what he said. It was something. And he's wearing Crocs.
We have hit we have hit the antithesis of technology. We have Crocs that are PBA approved.
Might have been.
No, I wouldn't doubt it. In this day and age, I don't know how. Well, because I think you'd want that baby. Well, I guess you could wear it with the sock and it'd be pretty tight, but you kind of want that shoe to be tight to your.
Oh yeah, Crocs aren't. Well, there's Croc makes there's a whole bunch of different Crocs.
No,
but
I know.
I think the video
like,
that I was watching, he had like the typical fucking Croc. Yeah, that shit would slip off your foot. Maybe if you're wearing a sock. I didn't see if he was wearing socks.
I do go and bowl from time to time, and I enjoy that. But you want a foot that you want a shoe that's kind of like tight to your foot because you're sliding a little bit. So if it's loose, you kind of like risking jacking up your knee and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Throwing that ball down that street.
Yeah, sure.
That
It's
ball.
fun. Get a little exercise with a big ass ball. So.
What's your average? I bowl at 250.
Woo! Hell yeah, you do.
Bowl
Not
420.
that high. Actually, most times when I go, I'm like right at like 190 to like 210, right around there.
I probably actually bowl 70.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not. I either hit strikes or I'm in the gutter.
I bowled since I was like 12 years old, going with like neighbors and shit like that. And my dad was like on leagues and stuff like that, and then he taught me a few things, but nothing real big. But I just go, and I was on leagues for sometimes, but people that are on leagues, some people are just really into it, or they're like power drinkers, and it seems like I always ended up with people on my team that are a bunch of power drinkers. So
bowling alleys are weird. They have like this weird like feeling to them, because it's the echoing,
you know why
the
I like
sound.
them? Because I like dive bars. That's probably why I like bowling alleys. Because
that's true. It's
dive
cheap
bars
beer.
seem real, and bowling alleys seem very real. So.
And now I want to go bowling. Yeah, let's go
You know,
bowling.
and there's places now where it's all like fancy and stuff, where they got like drink service, and you're like in this room all by yourself. There's like 2 lanes, and then they got like crazy music, food, and all sorts of shit now. So. What's the one? Punch Bowl Social is the one that's, I think they're like nationwide with bars that have like arcade games and all that crap, and then they have like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 bowling lanes inside of them. They're usually like in downtown areas. The one that was here closed, but I think they're open in other areas.
Have you ever used the bathroom at a bowling alley?
Oh yes.
It's always a weird place
It's
to
always
be.
yeah. They either have
Because they always sell food like right next to the
pucks.
right next to the bathroom is always like the food, and it's like,
the food court.
the food court's always like right next to the bathroom, so it's always like, oh yeah, you get the food, you know,
You get sick.
it's the in
You
and
don't
out
have far to
place.
go.
Like that whole, it's like a system. So you come in here, you come out there.
And like a bowling alley is like a dive bar. It's either got a ton of urinal cakes in the urinal, or straight up like ice out of the ice machine. I don't know what the hell ice does inside a urinal, other than maybe divert the splash, I guess.
That's to keep the toilet wine cold. Caller, jeez, I can't believe you didn't know that. Well, we're gonna listen to some music right now. We have a special song right here. This is 23 Odd Cats with Bro.
What are you doing, Step Bro? Bro?
He gets inspired once in a while. It's very fun to
And when Nick is firing on all cylinders, he's
What did you just say?
Nothing, just had a little deja vu.
What did you see? What happened?
A black cat went past us.
What? Wow, what just happened there? I don't know. Wait. What's going on? Wait, hold on one second. Oh, crap. No, put the... Diane. Somebody's swatting me right now. I'll be right back. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, I hear them. There's sirens. Okay. We'll be right back. Fuck. Oh, well,
Mr. President, is this unfair to people who paid their student loans or chose not to take out loans?
Is it fair to people who, in fact, not own multi-billion-dollar businesses if she want these guys to give them all a tax break? Is that fair? What do you think?
What about people who paid their loans, though, struggle to pay their loans, and now others don't have?
Me, I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
Ever since I was told that corn was real, it tasted good.
Did you think corn wasn't real?
But when I tried it with butter, everything changed. I love corn. Corn.
Do you think everyone should be eating corn?
No, not everyone has to like it to be the best.
Yeah.
Everyone just has to try it. Have a bite.
What else are your favorite things?
I play a variety of games. Hide and seek, tag, never lava monster. Yeah, mostly corn. I mean, then look at this then. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's corn. Look at this.
It's corn!
Because corn is awesome!
Can you describe corn to someone who's never tasted it before?
A big lump with knobs. It has the juice. It's the part that mostly makes me like the cone.
How much do you think corn should cost?
$1. I hope you will have a corn-tastic day.
A corn-tastic day?
What? It's just a pun about corn. If anyone loves corn, if you come to me, I can tell you all about it.
Do you like corn?
No.
Have you ever had corn before?
No.
Okay, this one's called toilet milk. What is toilet milk? I looked it up on Google and I couldn't find any meaningful answers. I guess I'm just going to have to make some of this stuff and see what it does. I figured this was supposed to be an emulsion of some sort, so I started by dissolving the acetyl alcohol in the oil, then added glycerin after that. As for the soap, I threw in a little lard soap solution, and also added a bit of freshly diced bar soap for good measure. I added the water, but the compounds really didn't want to mix at this point, so I tossed the whole thing in the microwave for a few minutes, and after shaking, the mix was nice and uniform. Well, I still don't know what this stuff is. Oh yeah, I forgot the perfume. Okay, now it makes sense. This is clearly some kind of highly moisturizing soap, which means only one thing. It's obviously for nourishing your toilet. I can't think of a better mix for cleaning and lubricating those pipes. Drink up, Nessie.
I like to take a toothpick and throw it in the forest and say, "You're home!"
You come to a DUI checkpoint, and you make a U-turn, and you leave. There's going to be a cop on a motorcycle that's going to pull you over. So if you come to a checkpoint, don't do that. Don't make a U-turn. Just get in line. Then when you come up to the front of the line, they ask you, they being the police, say, have you been drinking tonight? There's one answer. Only one answer. That answer is no. I don't care if you got a bottle of Jack Daniels in your hand. I don't care if you got a Bud Light in your hand and you give it to the cop. No, no, no drinking. Because guess what's going to happen when you say, I've had one drink or two drinks? They're going to say, step out of the car and come over here. So do not admit to drinking and driving. And the best advice I can give you is don't drink and drive. Take an Uber, take a Lyft, or just plain old don't drink.
This one looks pretty simple. It's a remedy for sneezing. I mean, you can't sneeze if you're unconscious, right?
I get up in the morning, I make myself a bowl of instant oatmeal, and then I don't do anything for an hour.
Hi, I'm Richard Simmons, and this is the law.
Hi.
In this building right here, someone is illegally duplicating my sweat into the oldies videos. Can you believe someone would do something like that? Well, we're gonna go in there and bust this operation. Let's go, guys! That's it, let's go! And have a little manners. We're on to something big now. It's the warehouse. Look. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't anybody honest anymore?
Okay, we have the ringleader.
We got the ringleader. We got the ringleader. Sweating twos, sweating threes. Can you look at the machines? What? Mother? What are you doing here?
I'm making tapes
for my friends. For your friends? My good friends. How many tapes you got there? How many ever?
There's 50,000 tapes here.
50,000 tapes? Mother, take her away. Oh, just take her away. I was only making it for my friends. For my friends. Oh. Please, don't duplicate tapes. This could happen to you or your mother. Let me out. Bye, Shirley. Right.
At all. So then I accepted a Reese into my pineal gland. And suddenly, things were as bad as ever, but they were funny. I could laugh at them. With the divine vision of a Reese, I had become a genuine 24-carat loony. I was happy. When Ronald Reagan was elected president, I laughed for 3 whole days. People were digging tunnels. People were hiding in caves. People were trying to escape. I was sitting there laughing like a lunatic because I had a Reese in my pineal gland. But then I had only achieved bliss. I had not achieved enlightenment. Then I let Bob into my bank account. Within 24 hours, I was flat on my ass broke. What? I had slack. I had great
that conceivably, perhaps glimpses of the future might randomly leak through in some way. If this is a block universe, if this is a space-time continuum where it has more than 4 dimensions, or at least 4 dimensions, then it would suggest that space-time is a solid, and that in some ways all moments coexist within this giant hyper moment of eternity, which is very close to the suggestion by Robert Anton Wilson in the Illuminatus trilogy of the Gestern Morgens heute Welt. I've probably got that completely wrong, but I believe it's a translation of the yesterday, today, tomorrow world. It's a continuous, solid sense of time in which people can be communicating in strange ways, despite the fact that they may have centuries between them. Don't know whether I'd go that far, but the basic idea seems to me to be a sound and perhaps a profound one.
The dude abides. And to abide suggests many things. To endure, to withstand, to accept, to remain in a fixed or stable state, to continue on in a place. And as a Zen master, the dude abides. He goes with the flow.
And that's where we are. The phone has made people who are not intelligent think that they're geniuses. And it's obvious that this phone is telling me that this is all fake, because if it weren't fake, then people would have heard of it before. And of course, no one's ever heard of it before I said it. I invented it. And that's where we are. The frickin' phone. I don't live on my frickin' phone. I'm not on my phone. I don't have apps on my phone. It's like, no, that's... I'm not an idiot. Throw away your fucking phones, people. Get off the fucking phone. It's the end of our species. Fucking phones.
Then the real Hollywood came. And I'll tell you what, I'll let you in on a little something, but I'm not going to drop names.
Okay.
But I'll never forget, these are black producers, a guy named Kevin Brown and Andre Brown, and he was later on 30 Rock, but they would come to us and they would tell us about vanity and losing your mind in Hollywood and be careful. And they came back from Hollywood to try and expand us. And they sat us down and they're like, you ain't going to believe what we saw. I'm like, what did you see? And they said, we saw so-and-so, huge name, so-and-so, huge name, and so-and-so, big name back in the day, chicken hawking at a party. And I went, what? See, you're white. I said, what's chicken hawking? Everyone he's white. He don't know chicken. I said, what's chicken hawking? That's when you hanging out with boys at a transvestites. I went, what? What? See, now you're telling stories. Yeah. But I never forgot that. 3 years later, this name, ping. Huh.
Busted chicken hawking.
That one's sick. This one, bing. Busted.
Yeah.
Huh. They swept that up. That's what I call, to me, Hollywood's a mafia. It's a big, dark mafia.
Yeah, it is.
And then what happens is, I remember one of them, it was like, the mobsters come, they're like, we understand. Not mobsters like Italian.
Right.
Whatever,
You're talking
whatever
about,
gang you want to
the
call
attorneys,
it. Right? And they come along like, listen, you sign this, you do some movies there, we'll put this all on the table, we got enough money to make this go away. Ping, it's gone. No one ever brings it up. No one ever brings it up with this person.
That's crazy.
And there's 2 or 3 of them. Huge. But I guess what I'm saying is by the time I started doing Saturday Night Live and Half Baked, blah, blah, and TV thing, Tim Allen, all this shit, that's when I really saw how dark and so it was dark. I get creeped out. I get scared to death.
It followed from the special theory of relativity that mass and energy are but different manifestations of the same thing, a somewhat unfamiliar conception for the average mind. Furthermore, the equation E is equal mc squared, in which energy is put equal to mass multiplied with the square of the velocity of light, showed that very small amount of mass may be converted into a very large amount of energy, and vice versa. The mass and energy were in fact equivalent, according to the formula mentioned above. This was demonstrated by Cockcroft and Walton in 1932 experiment.
Aggressive, adversarial,
competition, for fun. It's a game that Jake and I play on the holodeck. It's called baseball.
Baseball? What is this?
I was afraid you'd ask that. I throw this ball to you, and this other player stands between us with a bat, a stick, and he tries to hit the ball in between these 2 white lines. Oh. The rules aren't important. What's important is it's linear. Every time I throw this ball, 100 different things can happen in a game. He might swing and miss. He might hit it. The point is, you never know. You try to anticipate. Set a strategy for all the possibilities as best you can. But in the end, it comes down to throwing one pitch after another and seeing what happens. With each new consequence, the game begins to take shape.
And you have no idea what that shape is until it is completed.
That's right. In fact, the game wouldn't be worth playing if we knew what was going to happen.
You value your ignorance of what is to come?
That may be the most important thing to understand about humans. It is the unknown that defines our existence. We are constantly searching, not just for answers to our questions, but for new questions. We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
Pentagram, dedicated to Henry Foreman. In the years of the primal course, in the dawn of terrestrial birth, man mastered the mammoth and horse, and man was the lord of the earth. He made him an hollow skin from the heart of an holy tree. He compassed the earth therein, and man was the lord of the sea. He controlled the vigor of steam. He harnessed the lightning for hire. He drove the celestial team, and man was the lord of the fire. Deep-mouthed from their thrones, deep-seated, the choirs of the eons declare the last of the demons defeated. For man is the lord of the air. Arise, O man, in thy strength, the kingdom is thine to inherit, till the high gods witness at length that man is the lord of his spirit.
That you've had, obviously, because it's not been 25 years straight.
It's like Mulder again. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I can compare it to anybody else's job because, I started playing this guy in '93, and he has a certain kind of like anti-establishment energy, and I would have had to have had that too. I auditioned for it irreverently in a tie with pigs on it.
You wore a pig tie when you auditioned?
I thought that was like irreverent.
Yeah. Did they like that? Did they say, you're our guy when they saw it?
No, they said, we thought you were our guy until we saw the pig tie. And then, now I'm playing him 25 years later, and he's still kind of anti-establishment, but you can't play it with the same kind of energy that you do as a young man. It has to have ripened into some other kind of decrepitude.
Yeah.
But it's like an energetic decrepitude, if you know what I'm saying. So,
yeah.
So that's really what I've been trying to find is an energetic decrepitude.
Oh, there. That seems like something worth
and
fighting
for. I feel
for.
like in this moment right here, I found it.
You found it. An interesting thing that's happened is it feels like the world has caught up to the Mulder worldview in 1993 of don't trust the government. That now seems to be like a platform you can even run on.
Yeah. Well, it is interesting because when we first started doing the reboot, I was like, oh my God, is Mulder kind of in league with President Hole?
Yeah.
And by the way, I think the word you're looking for is blank.
Yeah. Oh, you think we should just go blank?
Blank
yeah.
is perfectly acceptable.
Right. Now that's like a game.
Blank.
Yeah.
Blank countries.
Yeah.
Since whole or house is the one that's open to conjecture.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think, Mulder was saying that the government is lying about aliens and stuff like that. And what is coming out of the President Hole's White House is that they're delegitimizing every news source.
Yeah,
So
it's not just aliens.
Yeah. Actually, aliens is the only thing they're giving us.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Do you obviously spent a lot of time with this character. Do you think Mulder is a good FBI agent?
He's the worst.
Yeah.
We've done about 213 or 218 episodes, and he has solved nary a case.
Yeah, it's really the opposite of Law and Order. It never ends in a courtroom.
Yeah, it's like no laws and no order.
Yeah. No arrests. 25 years and no arrests.
Damn it! Again. And it's like by the fourth season of the show, like we'd become a big hit, and it started to reflect in the writing a little bit, where Gillian Anderson's character and I would walk into a scene, And people would go, "Oh my God, it's Mulder and Scully," and I'm like, "No, no, no!" It's like, "Oh, it's Mulder and Scully."
Right.
But it was like the real world appreciation of our characters that kind of infected
The
fake
FBI,
world.
yeah.
It's like-
Well, this should be Trump's favorite show. One, you don't trust the government, and two, you're an FBI agent, doesn't know what he's doing. This is like Trump. Trump's like, this is what I've been saying about everything.
Yeah. Well, we didn't shoot a scene. Like, our boss is named Skinner, and he always has the president's picture. So we've had Clinton, and we've had Bush, and we've had Obama even. So we've had three, and I was so terrified that we're going to have to shoot a scene with
and you shot around it
with Orange Julius. And I don't know. I guess we weren't in Skinner's office, so we kind of got away with it.
Oh, good.
I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm not a doctor.
No shit.
But I trust science. And I'm told that for some reason people trust me. So here I am to say, I trust science and I got the vaccine. If you trust me, you'll get the vaccine.
I went to the doctor. All he did was suck blood from my neck. Do not go see Dr. Acula.
The mark of the devil is deadly. The devil's nightmare will leave its mark on you. Rated R.
Whoa. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. It is almost midnight in the next sewer. Where are we at here? We're doing a countdown. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Midnight in the Sewer to the next time zone in the United States of Sewerdoms. Welcome to the late night, where, strange things go bump in the night. Sometimes it's Ghost, sometimes it's John McAfee under your mattress looking for his cocaine stash. If you know where John McAfee's cocaine stash is, please give a call at 917-719-5923. Just like this caller did.
Arg. Spider, spider, you're not scary. Shave yourself because you're hairy. Just like my Aunt Mary. Don't jargle me, spiders.
Don't jargle that guy, spiders. Let's see here. We already discussed the Sandman. Oh, okay. Let's talk about Splatoon 3. Splatoon. Video games. Let's talk about some video games really quick. So Splatoon 3 is it's a decent whatever Switch first-person shooter game with goo. You're an polymorphic, anamorphic, childlike creature that turns into a squid and squirts paint. And recently, there's an article about a new character in Splatoon 3, wondering if the character was non-binary. Like they are a childlike squid paint shooting creature. It's I'm wondering if somebody in the company wrote this article or made this a thing to talk about it, because I don't really see why any of that is important. Caller, are you there?
Hello?
Caller, do you think it's important to know the sexuality of a video game character you're playing as is?
As long as they got a dick and balls, I'll play as them.
All right.
I don't need to know who they're fucking.
It's very strange. It's like, I'm not playing this game to know what this. Well, I guess if they got dick and balls, you could just go out and play some baseball.
I just need to know what genitalia they have. I don't need to know who they're fucking or what they like to fuck.
You just need to know if there's an on ramp or an off ramp.
Yeah. But hey, since you're talking about video games, I had a reason I was calling in. I too am a little buzzed.
Cheers.
This is the cheers. I'll drink that. Here we go. A little sip here. Yeah, I know it's like the most like normie shit. At least it was back in the day. But Call of Duty Nazi Zombies. You ever play that?
I have.
I started playing that for the first time in years, yesterday and today. And I'm having a blast. It's great.
It's zombies.
Now they started getting more in depth and complicated with them, with a bunch of hidden like Easter eggs and missions you had to do. Like, you remember that map Moon?
Wait, so there's new content for it?
Well, no, but I mean, they Call of Duty World at War. It was just literally wave-based survival, and they still do. They stuck to that through all the way through Black Ops 3 was the last one I played. But I busted out my Black Ops 3. I downloaded all the DLC, and they re-released some of the maps and stuff. Did you ever play any of the DLC for the Nazi Zombies? Because that's where the real shit was. That was like the best stuff.
I didn't play too much Call of Duty or any of that. The most Call of Duty I played was probably the Battle Royale one. Was that Modern Warfare?
Oh yeah, we never played. I haven't. All my games are way before they had the Battle Royale.
Yeah, I was. I only played Call of Duty. I played it, but not like a lot, because I never had like an Xbox. It seemed like a very big Xbox game.
Yeah, for sure.
But
also
on PC as well. But on PC,
there's one. Well, yeah, the zombies thing is played out, but There's one where you get to go. You go to the moon, and you're on the moon looking at Earth, and you're in the space, and you have to get spacesuits on if you want to go outside, and you're shooting zombies in this like low gravity. And if you do all the Easter eggs, which took us like forever to do it, because it's wave based, and if you die, you got to start over. But eventually, if you do everything right, you can shoot a missile from the moon to the Earth and blow up the Earth.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, and there's ones with like, there was one where George Romero is like this big zombie. It was back before George Romero died on the original Call of Duty Black Ops. And you have to fight George Romero and a bunch of other zombies, and you play as Danny Trejo. What's the guy that played Robert Englund that played Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Really?
And somebody else. And there's another one where you're in the Pentagon in the 60s, and you play as Castro, JFK, Robert McNamara, and some other Lyndon Johnson. No, it wasn't Johnson. I don't know, but it's like they don't make games like that anymore, man. I'm reliving the glory days here.
A game sort of like that I played, it kind of reminds me of, is a Payday 2. Because it's hordes of waves of cops, not zombies, and you get to wear different masks, and like there's like pretty much like all different characters that you just mentioned. Like I could see that they might have had a Sarah Michelle Gellar fucking mask that you could wear in the game.
Well, the Call of Duty guys have the amount of money where they actually
they
hired
had
the
real
real
people.
actors. Like it was really Danny Trejo, really Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
Like in Black Ops 3, there's one where you play as Jeff Goldblum, and one where like Malcolm McDowell is the bad guy. If you know who Malcolm McDowell is, they had some real
Clockwork Orange
A-list celebrities in those games. Yeah, man, those were good games, man. Like fuck the campaigns. It was all about zombies back in the day. We used to get like LAN parties, dude. We get like 4 Xbox 360s or Xbox Ones all together and hook them up. I think it was 360s back in the day. You just hook them up with LAN.
I was getting computers hooked up and playing, Counter-Strike and Left 4 Dead and shit, and Quake.
Bro, Left 4 Dead. Oh man, Left 4 Dead that might have been like the best co-op / versus game they ever made. I sunk so many hours into that game back in the day.
Left 4 Dead was a good one, and Left 4 Dead 2 is pretty good too. It was I played.
When you played as the zombies on Left 4 Dead 2, what did you want to be, like a jockey or like a spitter?
I like the tongue motherfucker, the choker, the puller.
Smoker.
Smoker did the tongue?
Yeah, I think so. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been.
A smoker. Because you shoot him and then smoke goes everywhere.
Yeah.
I like playing as that one dude with the huge arm. Like he has a tiny little Charger, I think was it.
Oh yeah, with the one big
arm. You hit
arm.
right trigger and you just launch the person.
Then there's the jockey.
And you just start pounding them into the ground until they get rescued.
I'm the jockey.
Oh.
That's why I liked Left 4 Dead 1 was a little bit it's more stream. It was like 4v4. It was like you got, because there was less classes. And I just said like a million times. Classes.
The like. Can we talk about the like thing for a second? Because
sure.
I've been trying to, as a fellow podcaster, I've been trying to eradicate using the word like.
Don't get drunk
from my vocabulary.
Put the beer down.
Advice you could have given me, but no. Every time I think I've kicked the like habit, it starts popping back up again. I was wondering if you had any tips. I guess don't use drugs is a good one.
Like don't drink. I think it's pretty easy to cut like out. It's just when if you have nothing to talk about, it's good to have a list of things that you want to discuss, that you feel comfortable to be saying stuff about, and don't be drunk.
Well, that's why I've like the best method I've found is replace the word like with slurs. Like a lot of people say, like, instead of saying like, they say, well, fucking this, and I was fucking over here doing fucking that. It's like, that's just as bad as like. But if you replace it with slurs, then you like if you replace everything with slurs, you're immediate or just words you're not allowed to say in polite society, then you will be inevitably forced to stop using those crutches during sentences.
That's like a Tourette's. Like, would that be considered Tourette's?
Well, no, I'm just saying if you get into the habit of every time you would say likes,
Yeah.
for example,
You say a curse.
say the N-word,
You say,
you'll stop that habit pretty quick. You know.
well, somebody will stop you really quick, and they're just words. But yeah, if you talked about my mother,
Yo, mama.
I'd hang up on you. Never discuss a rat's mother. Very protective. Furiosa, I think, what's his name? The guy that did Mad Max. They're coming out with another Mad Max movie, a prequel, but it's got the dude from Thor in it, so it's probably gonna hopefully be good. There's a new Suikoden game coming out. This is Suikoden. It's that Japanese RPG game. There's a new one called Euden Chronicle. It looks pretty fucking cool. 2023, if you're into JRPGs. Splatoon 3 is coming out. There might be somebody that has sex with a potato if you really need to know about the sex of these people. And there's also a Killer Clowns from Outer Space video game coming out soon. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on with that. Hello, caller. Hello, typer. Typer? Caller?
Cheers.
Cheers? Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Fuck.
I'm windy out on the K. I'm saying cheers.
Do you have a big jar of mayonnaise with you? Are you stirring up a jar of mayonnaise so you can mix the oil into the egginess?
Mayonnaise.
You could spread it on some toast with some tuna fish and some onion. Or is that a gamer's keyboard? What? It's time to get ill. It's time
for a cheers. Cheers.
You motherfucker. All right. Let's listen to Saturn III music with Moonlight. Cheers.
Shivers run through my spine with the freezing moonlight. It's long after midnight, but my eyes are open wide. Dying of inner pain, I can hardly feel it. Maybe I've gone insane, but it seems like your voice is calling my name. It's calling my name. It's calling my name.
Hey, motherfucker.
in the troll room, Nick says.
Wake me up from my dreams, full of sadness and tears. And I know you can save me. I know you can set me free, burning down.
You're a badass motherfucker.
Buy high at 420. There's some good thinking there.
And then another that looked just like it.
How much like it? Was it the same cat?
Might have been, I'm not sure.
Switch, APOC.
Oh yeah, that's a good line, Nick. Yeah, good way to go, Nick.
He's pretty hard to beat.
I mean, we're kind of grooming him to take over the show, aren't we?
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can actually.
He does his show up
I can hardly feel it.
Hey, motherfucker.
Burning down all my past, leaving it all behind.
Nick's around!
All right, people. Look, you thought that this was like not serious stuff, but this is fucking serious. There's some serious stuff happening here. James Webb, who started the Pink Revolution, there was some new images that it sent back of Jupiter. Jupiter's some beautiful fucking pictures. Why can't it send back video? Like just do a long exposure, put some time in there, you know. It's a little weird. But you know, whatever. It takes pictures. It took some good pictures of Jupiter. But you gotta listen to this news report. Hold on, let me bring this over here. This is on ABC News. Now, I listened to this earlier. Hold on one second. I'm on my fourth. This is the fifth tall boy. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh boy, yeah. I might not make it through the show, but either way, Happy New Year. All right. So this is from ABC News. It's about the James Webb telescope taking pictures of Jupiter. Now, I remember I heard something really, really strange during this. Now, let's see if you hear it too. Let's see if I hear it again.
And new images from the James Webb Space Telescope are giving us a look at planet Jupiter like we've never seen it before. Scientists say the pictures give us a new perspective on the planet, showing never-before-seen details.
Never-before-seen details. Okay. Now let's wonder what some never-before-seen details on planet Jupiter might be. Clouds, mountains. Hell, we can even stretch it to gravitational shifts of light around the mass. I don't know, something crazy. All right, listen to what listen to this list. I think the third thing is pretty fucking incredibly retarded.
Including rings, tiny satellites, and even galaxies.
All right. Let's listen to that again together, because I don't want to...
Before. Scientists say the pictures give us a new perspective on the planet, showing never-before-seen details, including rings, tiny satellites, and even galaxies.
The galaxies of Jupiter? The galaxies of... the... ABC News reporting on the James Webb Telescope seeing the galaxies of Jupiter.
Are giving us a look at planet Jupiter like we've never seen it before. Scientists say the pictures give us a new perspective on the planet, showing never-before-seen details, including rings, tiny satellites, and even galaxies. Beautiful.
Tiny satellite. What? What? It's questionable too, but... All right. Well, okay. What else can we talk about here? We got you talk about Clip Studio art programs. Clip Studio is a paid-for program. It was like $50 to $100, depending on how much you wanted to spend. Everybody loved them, even though they had a shitty text engine. Fucking in an art program, if you make text bigger, you want to be able to shift and warp text without losing quality. Clip Studio would just blur it to fuck. That was my problem with him. But other than that, really great art program. But they're going to follow in the steps of Adobe and make it a monthly subscription fee for their software. And everybody is bailing and jumping ship, going to Krita. There's another one called SIA. SIA. If you got an iPad, Procreate, it's cool. And well, you know, it's always fun to watch shakeups in the art world or the software in the art world, because you never know what's gonna come out of it. But sometimes, sometimes you get the art programs, they stab you in the back, or sometimes there's a new art program that totally changes your reality. Now, I think I might have found one that's going to change my reality. It's called VideoTube Mini. VeaDotube-Mini. It lets you change animated GIFs via audio. And it's supposed to work with a MIDI controller. I heard that was crashing it, though. That makes me sad, because if I could use it with a MIDI controller, I'm going to be able to do a lot of fun stuff with that. But yeah, that's only if you're into audio-controlled puppetry in the digital space. It's exciting for me. I'm going to try it out. You watch the videos for Nick the Rat Radio, you might see some changes that are coming soon. And also another cool thing is sounds of a black hole. Science Alert. ScienceAlert.com. NASA recorded the sounds of a black hole. Let's listen in. No, I'm just joking. What does this even mean? What does the sounds of a black hole mean? Really dumb when scientists like build a graph and then they like run a needle over it and they say it's music or sounds from it, because it's really not. It's probably like a visual thing or a whole different type of thing that you can't even feel or see. I don't know. It's kind of cheapens science, in my opinion. It's like, oh, here's the color of a black hole. Here's what a black hole looks like. Let's listen to Perry Tune with Skill Read Tialia 2. Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. We're getting close to the end of the show here. It's almost 1:30 in the morning, and one of my eyes is actually closed, but you can tell. I think we're going to have a... Diane, where'd you go? We're having an interview with Dame Jennifer soon from Animated No Agenda fame and popularity. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, I know. Diane, please, where'd you go? Stop disappearing. Stand still. Vibrating. Altering your shape and form. So yeah, that should be a fun interview. I think we have that scheduled for. Is that scheduled for Monday? It's gonna be a replay. Yeah. Dame Jennifer is a morning person. She's not much of a nocturnal creature, so we'll have to talk to her during the day, which will probably be a good thing because... What? Hello? Caller? Is there a caller here? Where is Zindu?
Wait, what?
What? Wait, is this John McAfee?
Yeah.
Are you eating?
Yeah.
You're eating chips?
Yes.
You're eating pork rinds.
Yeah.
The caller right now is completely stunned because he knows I'm right. It's like, how the fuck does Nick the Rat know I'm eating pork rinds
What
right
is
now?
your question?
You know what's weird? When I was growing up, I heard pork rinds. I used to think it was like pork grinds. It's like it was pork grinds, but it's a rind. What is a rind? Is a rind when you turn something into a potato chip?
It's a skin.
It's a skin.
Rind's a skin.
I don't know, but pork
Has no hair on it.
The
It's
pig
a
skin, how it puffs
It's
up.
boiled, fried.
Can you make human rind? Can you make human skin puffy in a chip form?
Sure you can.
Because like the pork rinds, I haven't eaten them in a long time, but they're like potato chips. They're not like meat.
It's chicharron.
Man, you could really go nuts on chips. You could also go chips on nuts, and just as long as there's salt involved, it's so good.
Salt.
You ever like eat? You ever catch yourself eating stuff and you're like, "Wow, what the hell happened to my humanity?"
Like a fine chipotle from the western part of Texas.
Yeah, I would just not be able to control myself. I'd be knocking over old ladies to just eat it.
You kind of got to watch out for the old ladies.
No, you just knock them over. It doesn't matter as long as you got to eat. I could see me throwing some elbows to get into those chips.
Got to get dirty sometimes.
Dirty fucking chip. Move, old lady. I'm trying to eat chips. Ow, ow, ow. And you just take it fucking hand. You don't think about the kids in Africa starving. You fucking
Up to her.
You fucking elbowing old ladies and stuffing
Look
chips
her
in
in
your
the face and say,
she'd understand too. She'd be like, "You young whippersnapper and your chip eating, smacking lips. I wish I could do that."
they typically understand. By the way, do you have a vessel in your hand?
Yes, I do.
Cheers.
No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it.
You soft man.
Cheers. Oh, you motherfucker. People look. Hear me now. And think and like subscribe like later. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of stupid streaming this weekend. If you're bored and you want to watch some weird video games, I got a couple of weird ones lined up. Some horror games where you work in a toll booth, and the typical ones. But we'll be doing some fun things. Hope you have a great now. Hope you have a great now. And if you know where John McAfee is, please still email Nick at nicktherat.com. Let me know. and we'll be having a fun time. All right, everybody. I hope you have yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be big. Diane, it's gonna be big, right? Wait, it's gonna be so big you're telling the FBI right now? Diane, don't do that. No, just put the phone down. Okay, we got Terry Skills with Redfall. I gotta go tackle Diane right now. Phone down, Diane. No.
The word that Mrs. Bronson is unable to put into hot, still, sodden air is doomed. Because the people you've just seen have been handed a death sentence.
According to myth, Alexander the Great cried for the moon. He used griffins, which flew upward to catch a sheep's carcass, kept always out of reach. An 18th century adventurer thought he could use willpower to get to outer space. A French balloon designer provided everything to space.
J'habite à Paris aussi, dans le 18e arrondissement. Parlez-vous anglais? Oui, je parle anglais. Et vous? Parlez-vous anglais? Moi aussi, je parle anglais. Tu parles anglais?
Oui, je le parle. Et toi?
Moi aussi. Quelle est votre profession? Je travaille en finance. Et vous? Moi, je suis étudiante en médecine. Qu'est-ce que tu fais dans la vie?
Je suis étudiant en chinois. Et toi?
Je suis étudiante aussi. Je suis étudiante en français et langue.
Je suis étudiant en chinois. Et toi?
Je suis étudiante aussi. Je suis étudiante en français et langue.
Bon, je suis fils unique. Et toi?
Oui, moi j'ai une sœur.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
can't hear it anymore.
Hear what?
The noise. I'm free of him. He tried to speak to me before. He called me by name.
Stop killing animals! Rats have rights!